Welcome back to the Corporate Esports Association Dota 2 Spring 2020 tournament. Today we've got High on Tangos from Amazon versus Morgan Freefarm, also from Amazon. Playoff match, so we're in the round of 16 now, and we've got fruitcakes as well in the stream.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Fruitcakes. Follow me on fb.gg/fruitcakesplays.
All right, so this team is I think this is definitely like one of the more middle ground matchups. Like it's not going to be like first seed versus like 16th seed. It's going to be somewhere closer to the middle. So hopefully this should be a pretty close game.
Yep, hopefully. And both teams are from Amazon, so maybe they know each other's style a bit.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting. But other than that, I think this game was probably played on the Saturday. So this is a replay, and what happened was there was a patch that came out on like Saturday afternoon. So it's unclear if this is played on 7.26b or 7.26c.
Yeah. The patch came out around Battle Cup time, so if this game was played at scheduled time, then it would be before the patch. But if they rescheduled it or delayed it for a while, then it would be the new patch.
Yeah, but I don't think too much changed. It was just like they retweaked some of the talents after like the flat 20% nerf across the board. But then some talents just ended up getting worse. Like I remember reading Jakiro's like dual breath talent. It went from 40 to 30 to 25, and it's like, is this even a talent anymore?
Yeah, some heroes got nerfed across the board. Like sniper support is nerfed now. It's not as obnoxious, but I think it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's still pretty good. It's just like the stun went down by a little bit, but it's still like a pretty impactful stun.
Yeah, and also the cooldown reduction talent got nerfed. That talent was really strong before, so it's not a surprise that it got nerfed. But it went from originally 25% to 20%, and now it's 15%.
That actually feels a lot worse now. Although I played a game with Sniper the other day, and I got a Ninja Gi, and it was still enough to get like pretty much perma smoke. So
yeah,
I mean, I guess it's fine.
It makes sense as a level 10 talent. Like 25% was insane.
Yeah,
level 10 talent.
For sure. But other than that, this banning phase, nothing too weird is going on here.
I mean, I have not seen anyone pick back Batrider. Oh wait, no, you picked it in your game. I remember.
Yeah, Batrider is okay. I think like there's good Batrider games, and then like then like Batrider will take over the game. But otherwise, like you shouldn't pick Batrider. Like if you have a free lane, then you should pick Batrider.
Yeah. It's definitely like a high level pick. It's not something you see regularly in pubs. Personally, I don't really know how that hero works in lane. I just know sometimes when they're on my team, they're completely underwhelming, and when they're on their team, they just wreck the lane.
Okay, so I've already received my first rendering glitch. I see Lich, but there's no like portrait, there's no model for Lich. So already some indie gaming going on here.
Oh, that's not great.
Should have let you stream.
Well, that's okay. Maybe next time.
Only 10 seconds.
Maybe you need a new computer.
Yeah, well, this is a second-hand one, so I can't complain too much. I mean, first pick Lich, I think this is like a pretty safe choice. You can't really go wrong with Lich.
Yeah, it's the most well-rounded position 5 support, and I guess Ogre Magi is similar along those lines. Very versatile, good in any lane.
Yeah, it seems like it's very hard to lose your lane with Ogre or Lich, right?
Yep. I mean, they're not the strongest, but yeah, like they're very well-rounded. With Ogre is a melee hero, so there's more ways to bully the Ogre than the Lich.
5 seconds remain.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if they're gonna pick the other support right now. I don't know. What do you feel about like double picking supports earlier? And that's gonna be the case here.
I think it's a very safe style of drafting. Like it's you want to like save your core picks later. It works well if like you want to play around your cores. But a lot of times I think it's better to like either have a flex pick or save one of your supports
Only
to
10
later.
seconds.
So it's
Yeah.
like you're not
5
stuck
seconds.
with any
Hurry,
strategy in
hurry.
that case.
I agree. Although Wyvern is pretty flexible. Like you can potentially run Wyvern in off lane or, God forbid, mid. But you know, it's not impossible.
I mean, I have seen it before, but I wouldn't say it's great.
Yeah, I think offlane Wyvern is like it's pretty legit. It's kind of like when you see like offlane Treant. It's like one of those glorified like offlane supports.
Yeah, but like you can just bully them out. Like if you have a strong lane, then Wyvern cannot stay in the lane.
Yeah,
That's
I guess, but usually like you don't have. Oh wow, none of the heroes on Radiant rendering. I've just got like Ogre and Wyvern.
Well, that's interesting, I guess.
So I mean, this is a much more like I feel like safe opening, right? You can't really go wrong with like Lich Centaur.
Yeah,
5 seconds.
like
remain.
yeah, it's the
Sniper band out.
it's the most standard position 5 and the most standard position 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Sniper. Yeah, I'm surprised that no one picked it yet. It's a good flex pick. I mean, you can still always run Sniper mid or as a carry. So
Sniper
my
mid in
team is
2020.
good.
What is this? This is all about position 4 sniper. I mean, yeah. I mean that's usually the meme, right? So I guess if they're banning sniper now, they want to pick like slower pace heroes, like heroes that don't have a whole lot of cash. They already have a centaur. They can use Stampede to get on top of him.
I mean, it's surprising that they banned Sniper considering like Morgan Freefarm most likely already picked their 2 supports.
Yeah, this is also a great sniper game for them. There's nothing these two supports can do to sniper.
Yeah, and also they already have Centaur, which is a great way to get on top of Sniper. So I'm not sure what the Sniper ban is really for. Maybe
It's also a great way if you have sniper on your team to like get sniper out of sticky situations. So
yeah,
it's very strange.
probably just a way to like they know that like Morgan Freefarm likes the Sniper and they want to get it out of the pool. OD band. I haven't seen this hero in a while either, but he did recently get buffed. I feel like it was a fairly significant buff, so maybe it's something that'll come back soon.
What changed?
The slow for the arcane orb increased by a lot, and something else. Oh, the Sanity's Eclipse damage got buffed overall.
It was like one of the talents, or just like overall. It seems like
It's overall, it's not talents.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this hero is really popular when Ags changed to give 2 astral imprisonment charges, and then I think people just found out that was a bad build.
Yeah, I mean, it was really popular for a while. I don't understand why, like, but yeah, I don't see people doing it anymore. Nice Stalker. I haven't seen this hero a lot, but he's pretty strong in my opinion. I played him a bit yesterday, and yeah, like he just turned into a big demon that flies around and kills people.
You don't think like the prevalence of like win lane win game makes Night Stalker really bad, because you're like not really a hero for the first 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, but is that still the way lanes go nowadays? Because I feel like most lanes are just trying to get last hits now. Everyone has their personal courier, so like harassing like is fine, but like you don't really go for kills.
I guess. I mean, Night Stalker has a lot of regen as well, and a lot of strength, so I guess he can survive it. He's up against a Lich, so that's like a lot of damage. And Venomancer, also not rendering. You think this will be a position 4 Veno or a mid Veno?
It could be a flex. I have not seen mid Veno in a long time, but I really like support Veno actually. I don't like the fact that they like picked this before
10 seconds.
Dire showed their picks, because Dire can now just go Jug or Slark,
5 seconds
and it'll be very good against the Veno.
Yeah, it seems
But
like it could be potentially a rough lane, right? Like I can see Sluck destroying like Centaur and Veno.
yeah, but like against most melee carries, Venomancer is very menacing. Like the Poison Sting is a very strong ability, especially when you get it to level 2. It's essentially like 100 magic damage tacked onto all your auto attacks, and it slows.
Yeah, even the level 1 is like plus 36. That's pretty crazy. Oh, DP. This is a hero. It's very popular right now.
Yeah, it's very strong, and for good reasons. You pop Exorcism and you move super fast, and you slow people down with your Spirit Siphon and just run them down.
Yeah, every time I try and like, oh, let's gank the DP, and she just like
10
Spirit
seconds
Siphons
to
4
pick.
people and is invincible. Like I don't get how this hero is balanced.
5
Yeah.
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Indeed. Happened in my game as well.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. So what's curious is that Morgan Freefarm have last pick, but they picked their mid, which is like normally what you don't do as second pick. But I guess they're feeling that DP is gonna win most matchups, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and DP can also go off lane. I've seen it happen, but then that would mean Night Stalker is a carry. So,
Yeah, mid Night Stalker seems
Dire's back.
somehow even worse than a offlane Night Stalker. Oh, Wraith King. This hero is pretty popular right now, and I don't know how much this like Wyvern and Night Stalker are going to be able to do to the Wraith King.
yeah, I mean, Wyvern would do fine against Wraith King, I think, with the
Only 10 seconds.
percentage damage, and like potentially they can get kills, because
5
Wraith King is also a
seconds
hero that's
remaining.
not like that strong in the early levels. Like with so much slow with between the Night Stalker and the Wyvern, and if the Lich is like off pulling or something, I could see them taking down the Wraith King or putting on a lot of pressure at least.
Yeah, what about like a mid Venom against DP? I think that could be really good because like you get the healing reduction from Poison Sting, which would make it harder to get Spirit Siphon.
Yeah.
You can like use the Venomous Gale against Spirit Siphon as well.
I don't know. It's I don't think it's an easy matchup because you don't have that much range and your movement speed's so slow. So like if you are out of position just a little bit, it's
10
very easy
seconds
for
to
the
pick.
DP to run you down.
Okay, so what kind of
5
mid are you
seconds.
expecting to see here from High on Tango? Is that again? There's not that many heroes that beat DP, right?
Not in like straight up matchups, but anything like just like a regular mid, I think would do okay. So something like a SF or Quap. Quap is actually pretty popular right now.
But Quap seems kind of scary against like Night Stalker. You just get silence forever. And there's a double silence actually. Oh, Brood Mother. That seems like a really tough matchup for DP.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the hard counters to the DP. And wow, so they have a Brood player, so that's good. That's one of the ultimate cheeses that you could pull in the last pick, and
Only 10 seconds.
now it's gonna be tough for this last pick on
5
Dire.
seconds remaining.
Like, they
Yeah.
need something to deal with the Brood. They have a Wyvern, which does
It seems
okay, but
okay.
it's a support. Like as a support though, it's not enough. You really need something better.
I don't know, man. Winter's Curse seems like the counter. You just get Broodmother's spiders to attack the mother.
Like Elder Titan's in the pool, but it's not that much more. Like Emperor's banned, Priscilla's banned.
Well, the thing is, like, if you pick a counter to Broodmother now, are you gonna put DP in the side lane? Okay, this seems pretty good against Brood.
Yeah, you can put the Gyro mid and the DP as a carry.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that.
That seems okay. Okay. Well, actually I think if Gyro goes mid, this could be a pretty good matchup for Morgan Freefarm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I think also like from like a team fight perspective, Morgan Freefarm definitely have a bit of advantage. Obviously like you can't really catch them right now it seems because they've got the Stampede to disengage, but it doesn't really matter if you're like taking towers with the Exorcism.
Yeah, but the lanes, especially the core matchup, doesn't favor Dire at all. Like, Night Stalker is gonna have a tough time. Gyro's probably not gonna have a good time. And yeah,
I kind of feel like if there's a lane swap, it's probably not the worst, but again, you're probably doing the Venom into DP, which is like the pseudo counter.
yeah, especially on a side lane where it's gonna be hard to just run people down.
Yeah,
You're gonna get harassed a lot, and yeah, it's gonna be rough.
You're also not gonna pick up like Exorcism that point in like Spirit Siphon that early on if you're a side lane because you don't get as much XP.
Yeah.
Alright, well let's introduce the teams real quick. On the side of Amazon High on... Is this High on Tangos? Dude, I've totally forgotten the teams. Yes, this is High on Tangos. We got Smoky Knowlton on the Centaur Warrunner, Unknown on the Brood, Serial Killer on the Lich, Just Pwned on the Venomancer, and Dump Pubs on the Wraith King. The side of Morgan Freefarm, you're gonna have to help me with this one.
This is just a name. It's wandering.
What?
Like it doesn't mean anything.
Oh, okay.
Wandering.
Sure. And what about this ogre's name?
尝尝我的战棍. I don't know if I wanted to translate this one.
It's a bit cheeky.
It's a bit sketchy. Something to do with taste my something.
Oh, very good. Alright, we've got Baby Aga on the Winter Wyvern, Zillidan on the Night Stalker, and Remind on the Gyro. So it seems like pretty standard lanes coming out. We're not going to see a swap between the DP and Gyro.
Yep.
This definitely has to favor High on Tangos though, right? Like I can't imagine like Brood is gonna have it's gonna sweat even a little bit in this lane.
Yeah, I mean, unless they overcommit. Like, how do you even overcommit with Brood? Like, it's just...
Yeah. Actually, one thing that is a little bit unexpected is that Ogre's butt instead of Wyvern. So I would have thought Wyvern would be the position 4 here and have safe lane Ogre. But 2 range against Veno and Centaur is a little bit easier.
Yeah, like the Arctic Burn is really good against Centaur, so maybe that's why they want this lane. Also, they have a lot of kill potential with the Gyro, so they can run down the Venomancer potentially.
Fair enough. Yeah, a lot of slows between the Arctic Burn and you've got the Rocket Barrage to follow up as well.
Yeah. So Zillidan already getting harassed a lot.
Yeah, it's just Lich things. He's only got 3 mangoes though. He actually went for 3 sets of tangos at the beginning of the game. Oh, here's a Windlace as well. So I guess he like stockpiled some money and then bought a Windlace. They did actually pick up 3 bounty runes on the side of High on Tangos as well.
Yeah, and this DP started with a bottle. I haven't seen this build in a very long time.
I guess the extra regen is nice. There's no 2-minute bounty runes. There's no 2-minute power rune anymore, so it doesn't seem as good.
Yeah, she's still 0 for 0 in last is, so.
That's pretty surprising. Oh, damn, but Zillidan goes down. And Ogre's in a lot of trouble as well. There's an early point in Wraith Fire Blast of Wraith King. We don't see this that much anymore. I feel like it's normally like no points in stun, but you've got this massive kill potential.
Yep, they identified the kill potential and they executed.
It's not even like you're seeing like Ogre and Night Stalker. They're not exactly squishy heroes.
Yeah, Night Stalker, especially like 5 armor, like pretty tanky, but still not enough. Like, I guess he moves slower. Yeah, he does move slower. He's one of the slower melee heroes, I think.
Yeah, well, during the daytime at least.
Yes. So Radiant's already way ahead in the last hit department.
I would have thought this laning phase would be like kind of even, at least except for mid, but on the side lanes. But oh, Lich is getting surrounded, but no ignites coming out. That was a bit weird.
Yeah, this Death Prophet has one last hit in mid.
That's
two. She just doubled her last hit.
Yeah, actually, like Radiant across the board, they have so many more last hits. What's happening here? DP might just get dove by these spiders as well.
Yeah, she's out of mana. One bottle charge left.
Top
gonna be
lane.
a problem.
Wyvern gets taken down solo by the Veno. I guess there's
I
hit
think
by
there
the
was
Gale.
Okay, Retaliate was not. Yeah, like if you get hit by the Gale, you can just get run down. As a
Bot lane.
Wyvern.
Zillidan's gonna go down again.
This is
That's
getting
already
out of control
that's
very
already a
quickly.
very rough start.
Raindrop spot on the Night Stalker. We don't see this a lot anymore. Don't think this is a good item, especially not against.
It doesn't seem very good against these two, right? Like Wraith King, he's got like the upfront damage and then like damage over time on his nuke.
Same with Lich to an extent. Like can block the nuke, but even the nuke is like 2 instances of damage, right?
Yeah, and the frost shield isn't enough to pop the raindrops. Oh, serial killer and ogre. They're like going at it, but I don't think this is a fight that Lich can win.
Then I'm going for the super aggressive build with 2 points in Venomous Gale.
This actually does so much damage though.
Yeah, it does. It's like you go this way because you know that you're gonna go get kills, whereas you would level Poison Sting if you know you just want to harass.
DP, it's gonna go down to the spiders in mid as well. Wow. High on Tango is just wrecking face everywhere right now.
This laning phase is a disaster.
It's a disaster. And nighttime has come, and Zillidan, this is his time to shine, if any. He's still level 4 though, which is...
Alright, top just
okay.
Pwn getting gone on by the gyro, but one Gale means he is unable to move. And
yeah. I mean, the Venom got pretty low. Oh, he's not going to cancel the salve. He's going to go for the bounty rune instead.
He's dead. He's just going to get run down. Like,
yeah, retaliate is probably... Oh, it's a one stack retaliate, so it's not going to be...
Gale coming up.
That
hit.
much. Oh, there you go.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
I would have just left the Wyvern to die and then like double tipped him. But he might have been able to suicide the creeps if he got left alive that long, so maybe not gonna be the way to go. I mean, Zillidan should maybe try and look for a kill on this Lich here, but he can't really dive right now. Wraith Fire Blast comes out.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of HP left, and his raindrop is only at 3 charges now.
Yeah.
And another nuke.
Alright, another nuke.
They really want to kill this Lich.
There's a Fire Blast that comes out. Does he have the damage? He's got the Frost Shield now. Zillidan ends up feeding. And it seems like Ogre's not long for this road this world either. They're not gonna get any crits. Very unlucky there from Dumb Pubs. He just needed another crit.
It's only 13% chance, so not a very high percentage crit. I think probably like one of the lowest.
Oh, Gyro in a ton of trouble, gets stumped into a Gale.
He's probably dead.
He is pretty dead. There's no cold embrace, obviously, because he's not level 4 yet. But just Pwn, can they get the kill here? There's nothing to bounce with the Splinter Blast too. Yeah. And already an urn complete for Veno. And
he's in trouble.
He's gonna die as well. Oh. This is like extra cancer, right? You've got this new Spirit Vessel with like a regen reduction aura, and you've got this Poison Sting. Like this Cold Embrace and like DPs, it's not gonna do anything.
Yep. Meanwhile, bottom lane Ogre goes down again. And also, the Night Stalker
is in a ton of trouble. Oh, he gets the Wraith King, but Reincarnation was skilled early on, and it seems like
already.
He's gonna die as well. No crit. Actually, we'll be able to make it out of there.
Come on, Lich, you need to get some mangoes on yourself.
He already used 3.
You can never have enough.
Top lane.
mangoes.
Stampede is popped. Doesn't seem like Remind is going to die here. It's gonna take a lot of damage from the poison sting at least.
I think that was a runaway Stampede from the center.
Yeah, I mean I heard a stop, so potentially they were trying to look for something, but overestimated the damage output. Oh, DP is gonna miss the rune. It's a regen as well at top, and Brood should try and deny this rune if possible. You should see that DP has an empty bottle, so the rune isn't there.
Yeah. But he got the mid tower already.
Wraith King, he might actually go down again. Can he get another crit of this? Oh, Raid Fire Blast. Another Void not gonna be able to come out in time, and I think Ogre could be in trouble, but he's just gonna walk out of there. Brood already taken the mid tower as well.
Yeah.
Top lane, cooldown comes down, a nice cold embrace will buy some time. The Splinter Blast isn't gonna connect on the Centaur though, so they won't be able to get the kill here. He's so low, they need to get it. He needs to pop the Mango and Remind to get the Rocket Barrage, but he's a little bit slow. He'll be able to get the kill onto the Venom, but it seems like...
They're on the board.
Oh, firing the Splinter Blast in the wrong direction.
I don't think
Mitch
they
is
had
looking
vision.
for this snipe. Alright, he's not gonna get it.
Ooh.
He's in deep.
Good try. But they rotated the Lich up here, which means they can pressure the Shrine, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, they could potentially pressure Wraith King as well, right? He doesn't have Reincarnation for quite some time.
Yeah. But they are actually just fighting
It's
top.
going to be a try-v-try up here, though. DP's shown up now. The nice two-man Venomous Gale. And the Splinter Blast doesn't pop on anyone either. The Exorcism's popped now, but there's nothing to do with it.
You can't even move, and...
Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay there. He might try and put some pressure on this tower at least, but it's pretty close to full health. I don't think they're going to be able to take this tower.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I think
Brood's gonna take mid in the meantime. So
Brood is so scary. Black Cannon, maybe only gonna get one hit off the spiders.
Alright.
They're not gonna die.
10-minute bounty runes. It's going to be all 4 going the way of high-end Tangos, it seems. And I mean, one of the things I think is a problem with Night Stalker is like, it's really hard to get anything done on the first nighttime, to be honest. It's a little bit too early.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a lot of farm on the first nighttime, and now he has the ult, which means he should rotate with his ult.
Yeah.
When he pops the ult, he's very strong. I don't know if he's stronger than the Brood, but definitely one of the stronger heroes on the map.
Gyro showing up mid now. There's a lot of heroes. Oh yeah, so it's just backing off. I guess they're gonna farm the triangle. If they go for the Wraith King again, he definitely has ulti by now. They should know that.
There's a lot of running around from the Dire side. I don't think they know what to do right now. Like the EP just ran around from top to bottom and just now TP'd back to the base. So it's kind of questionable.
Sea Hero is TPing top now. They have to deal with the siege creep.
I think putting Wyvern mid is the right play, because Wyvern can clear the spiderling.
Yeah, picking up level 6, so it should help with a counter initiation now. And Just Pwned is looking for a Gale.
But mid, this Brood is just perched there. I'm surprised that Brood's not playing more aggressive.
Oh, actually, DP is gonna get dived by this Brood, and Brood almost has a Diffusal Blade, might not even need it. The Stampede is popped now. DP will go down in mid. A nice poison Nova onto 3 heroes. The Chain Frost comes out. It's going to continue bouncing, and they're all gonna die to the Chain Frost.
And Wyvern did not have enough mana for the
Winter's Kiss. Yeah.
Is he gonna die to the
I think
poison?
he should be okay.
No, he's fine. Alright. Just out of range. But yeah, what a disaster.
They're already reaching that like 1k gold advantage per minute. You know, that people keep memeing about as like the unwinnable number.
Yeah, it's rough.
This Brood is going to be to kill pretty much everyone except maybe the Gyro now. Diffusal Blade complete on the Brood.
I mean, he can kill the gyro. Like, why is he scared of the gyro?
I guess
Like-
maybe like a call down into like a flat cannon can clear. It's definitely like a big part of Brood's damage is still the spiders.
Yeah, but he has the lifesteal, so he can just get on top of this, the gyro and like munch him down.
Yeah, right.
So it has a
Vene
lot of
getting
damage.
kind of low. I'm just like not really sure I can see a way back into this game for Morgan Freefarm. They're like just way too far behind right now. Gyro, he doesn't have like a Mask of Madness or anything yet, or like a Maelstrom to farm
Yeah.
with.
They need to gank this Brood. Like,
How do you even
4
see
times.
that happening? Like they open with a Winter's Curse to get everyone in position, and then like follow up with a Fire Blast, I guess. But then that's all they have left.
Yeah, but the Night Stalker can actually run him down, right? And they have the Rocket, which can follow up.
That's
and the
true.
Night Stalker provides vision. So it's possible, but it's definitely really, really difficult.
Alright, well, Zillidan still doesn't have his ultimate right now. He used it for that top fight where they got wiped by the Chain Frost.
Curse.
I don't think they want to fight right now. They're looking for a Curse initiation, but I don't think they're going to get anything useful from it. And Night Stalker's not ready to fight. Stampede
Now
is
they're out of
popped out.
position.
Oh, Venom misses the Gale completely, but Winter's Curse onto the Venomancer here. This seems like an okay
That's a
fight so
decent
far.
one.
Venom's going to be the first to fall here after the Ogre, but I think DP is going to die to this Brood, who's going to chase
So
up the
Night
high
Stalker.
ground and blown up. Gyro also
Yeah.
wasn't there to show up, but all 5 heroes from Pion Tango were. I could see like a big like call down being effective there, but I just don't think they have enough damage.
Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered. Like, Jar probably should have showed up, but at the end of the day, like, Radiant's just so ahead, and any 5-on-5 you take at this time is gonna
Oh,
be
GG
wow.
called already? This is
14 minutes.
like the
That's a
fastest game
record.
I've ever seen.
Oof. That's a rough one.
Alright, well, we'll see if Morgan Freefarm can do a little bit better in game 2. This one was definitely the most one-sided stump I've seen so far.
Yeah, maybe if they ban Brood, it won't be as one-sided.
Yeah, but I also don't think Brood was the problem. They lost all 3 of their lanes, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty rough. Alright, we'll take a short break for now.